See?
You just bought it.
Don't touch it. Don't
well,
touch it.
I wasn't going to touch it.
No, don't touch it.
I was just pointing at it.
Well, don't point even.
Don't even point?
No.
So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, this is a really sad breaking news story from TMZ last night in Hollywood, reporting that Rob Reiner, the man behind Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, A Few Good Men, When Harry Met Sally, and his wife were victims of a homicide. I'm going to go into details now on the Hollywood Reporter that gave an excellent breakdown of events as they happened. Two-time Emmy winner and Oscar nominee and his wife Michelle were found dead in their Brentwood home. Their son Nick apparently is the suspected killer. And I shouldn't say apparently, because at the moment it seems the word going around is that Nick Reiner is the number one suspect in all of this. It's just really terrible news that, man, when I woke up today, I briefly heard something about this that was like, who passed? But it is absolutely shocking. So if I just get into this one here, we'll probably get a bit more information. So yeah, Rob, 78, and his wife, who's 10 years younger, were found dead in their home on Chadbourne Avenue, with the couple suffering lacerations consistent with a knife. It's bad enough that in the UK we have to suffer knife crime, but to hear about this in America is kind of a rarity, because with the States it's always normally gun focused. Sorry about that silly ad popping up there. Law enforcement sources told TMZ that very information. Los Angeles Fire Department had been called to the house at 3:30 p.m. and LAPD Robbery Homicide Division detectives were investigating. In an entertainment industry career that spanned 7 decades, holy crap, Reiner made his name as an actor in the hugely successful sitcom All in the Family, which oddly enough, I am old enough to remember, which is bizarre, before finding even greater success as a filmmaker. The classics that I've already mentioned. I mean, I will say that when I was going to the cinema in the, I'll say, late 80s and especially the 90s, I know I always like to bring up that decade, a Rob Reiner film, you knew what you were in for. Not everything that he did landed a home run. I think North with Bruce Willis as a bunny and Elijah Wood wasn't one of his best films, but I still went to watch it because it's a Rob Reiner movie. His success and influence touched many in Hollywood, and the reaction on social media on Sunday night saw an outpouring of affection for Reiner and his vast body of work, as well as the shock over his death, and Michelle Singer, that's his wife. In a statement shared with the Hollywood Reporter, the family of the late All in the Family creator Norman Lear said the Lear family is devastated by the deaths of Rob and Michelle. Norman often referred to Rob as a son, and their close relationship was extraordinary to us and the world. Norman would have wanted to remind us that Rob and Michelle spent every breath trying to make their country a better place through activism, philanthropy, and their love for family and friends. Unfortunately as well, when you delve into this article a bit more, 10 years before Rob and Michelle Reiner were killed in their home, Rob made a movie about family tensions, including with son Nick. Being Charlie, which I don't think I saw, I know the name, and it serves as an unexpected map of the Reiner's dynamic. And that's the Reiner family there. If you want to know who Nick is, he's the gentleman at the far right hand side, next to his sister. Man, this it's shock. I thought, what I find really sad as well, that your siblings of a very successful film director, and you've got all the trappings of wealth. Why can't you be happy? I know that's an ignorant comment coming from me, because I would like to think if I was born in that situation, I would be happy. I'm a level-headed guy. Unfortunately, Nick Reiner wasn't a level-headed gentleman. He was addicted, and probably still is addicted to drugs. That's the dark side of Hollywood, folks. It opens the doors to other things that I wish would remain closed, but that's neither here or there. So The younger Reiner has long struggled with addiction. Family's 2015 drama Being Charlie documented the resultant struggles, with Nick co-writing the script with a friend from rehab that was inspired by his experiences, and Rob directing the movie, drawing off his experience as a parent. Which goes into, again, when you talk about Hollywood being mentally blocked now, they can't put anything from pen to paper. You got to base it on experiences, folks. You just can't sit there and poof, something comes out of thin air. But let's look at some of Rob's films. I mean, you might have forgotten some of these apart from the ones I've already mentioned. But we've got The Bucket List, which was all right. I didn't think that was his best. Stand By Me, absolute classic. Princess Bride, The Sure Thing. Yeah, we all love that film.
7 o'clock news, 7:30 shower, 7:45 phone call, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, I don't know. That's when I rearrange my sock drawer.
Embassy Pictures presents a new film by Rob Reiner, The Sure Thing.
A Few Good Men, absolutely monumentally a classic. I saw that with my friends back in the day when that was released.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Misery, again, Kathy Bates, James Caan, two powerhouse performances right there. When Harry Met Sally, we know this scene that we remember it for. Great movie with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan at her absolute peak as an actress. But my God, it's just it's just a sad day, folks. It really is.
When Harry Met Sally, one of the greatest, and you know,
it sure
funny,
is.
Thinking back, it was pretty bold to choose Billy Crystal as a leading love interest. You know what I mean? Because no one thought of him like
to
that.
be completely honest, and Billy knows this, I'm not.
I mean, to be fair, when I saw the film, I never thought, oh, Billy Crystal, leading romantic man. His performance worked. It didn't occur to me at the time they should have gone with somebody else. But when you hear who else they had lined up for this, I thought, oh, damn. And you'll see what I mean in a second.
Not telling tales out of school. He was my best friend, and I was nervous. What if this doesn't work?
Right. Yeah.
What is this going to do? I had gone to Albert Brooks. I had gone to Tom Hanks. I'd talked to Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton with Meg Ryan, Harry Met Sally. That would have been, I think, amazing, because this is peak Michael Keaton. If you've seen his other films like Night Shift and that manic performance that he gives off, I'm not talking about the Tim Burton collaborations or collaboration at the time. I'm talking about like when he just does his normal persona. Oh my God, I think that would have been incredible. Like Johnny Dangerously with Meg Ryan in a restaurant, and that scene, phenomenal. So sadly, we missed out on that one. And no, I'm not blowing any shade on Billy Crystal. I thought his performance was fantastic. But Michael Keaton, I think, oh man, if only. This is the problem. When you watch a film, then you hear who they were considering to be the leading man or woman. You're like, oh my God, really? You turn them down?
Wow.
Different people.
Great actors.
And
more of a leading men type.
Yeah, and that time they, you know, and Richard Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss had
which I wouldn't see, to be honest.
Said, you know,
no.
Billy's the best one.
And Billy nailed it.
Hey, boy, did he.
And
not only did he nail it, but he contributed like crazy. The biggest laugh in the movie.
I'll have what she's having.
He came up with it while we were in rehearsal. And that was Billy's line.
When Harry Met Sally.
Wow. Well, do you know what? It's I know this is probably saccharine of me to say this, but I have to watch this film again. I don't actually own it, but I probably should. But the problem is now, when I watch this film, I'm going to keep thinking, Michael Keaton, you should have been in the leading man role, dude. What's the matter with you? Oh, man. R.I.P. Rob Reiner.
Men and women can't be friends because no man can be friends with a woman that he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
So you're saying that a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive?
No, you pretty much want to nail him too.